and me, Matt,
Killer Kyle,
and this portion of Wheels of Fury, we will be talking about Impact Wrestling Sacrifice.
yeah,
We keep forgetting to put our Wheels of Fury Heavyweight Championship on, and here it is. Obviously, we are your co-heavyweight champions
yeah,
of Wheels of Fury, so enjoy Sacrifice. It's gonna be a blast.
hell yeah,
So, yeah, enjoy the show.
yeah.
I'm Matt. This is Killer Kyle, and welcome to. Hey, me and Matt here. This is Killer Kyle, and welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. And we have, of course, Kilkenny.
Hey, this could email.
Hell yeah. We had this before.
Yeah,
We weren't going to do any special effects, so it's good beer.
yeah,
And right now, we will be talking about Sacrifice.
TNA Sacrifice. It almost seems fitting I'm wearing a green shirt, we're drinking Irish beer.
Hell yeah. But, yeah, St. Patty's Day is coming up soon for,
Yeah,
well, Canada and, of course, in the US.
yeah,
Not sure where else. Well, Ireland. But,
I don't really think in Ireland they celebrate St. Patrick's Day like we do. Because here's the thing, okay? You look at the history of Ireland,
yeah.
and there was a whole bunch of snakes around the island. Basically, like the country of Ireland was just overtaken by snakes. And St. Patrick was able to get rid of all the snakes, however he got rid of them. And so, in Ireland, St. Patrick's Day is basically, to me, what my interpretation, what I have heard, is St. Patrick's Day in Ireland is just another day to them. Whereas like here in Canada and even in the US, it's a fucking party.
Oh, yeah.
Wear green, you drink, an Irish ale or, generally Guinness, you get shit-faced drunk, and yeah.
So, with that, yeah, Sacrifice is on Friday. So,
Yes.
I'm glad that we got to do this now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, it'll be fun. So let's get to it. Solange.
Challenger. And I gotta say, can't stop, won't stop, don't stop.
Yeah.
No surrender, elimination chamber, revolution, now sacrifice.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Because it's like, it's a train that keeps moving.
Oh yeah, train just keep on rolling down the tracks.
We got WrestleMania. We got Stand and Deliver. We got... Well, actually, you just sent me a
Supercard of Honor.
Supercard of Honor, yes. Big Business.
Big Business, March 13th. There's a Destiny for AEW.
Yeah, you just sent me that.
Yeah.
So, hell, this is gonna be quite a few good weeks of wrestling.
Yeah.
So, yeah, here we go. So we have this match, the first match of the night. Nick Nemeth versus Steve Macklin. And boy, what a feud this was.
Yeah, really. You know, you got Nick Nemeth coming in to TNA not long after he was in attendance at Wrestle Kingdom, and he attacked Moose after winning the world title, and then Steve Macklin ambushed Nick when Nick was talking about how he's rejuvenated in TNA and starting over and starting fresh and continuing steal the show, whatever, but not as somebody else, as himself. And this rivalry has become quite something, especially with the addition of the Rascals and what have you.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at Steve Macklin and Nick Nemeth, 18 years in WWE. You've got Steve Macklin, who didn't really do too much.
No.
In WWE. I mean, you have him and Gunner.
Yeah.
Who were an Impact. And it's I think he did much better in Impact Wrestling. I think Steve is due for another title shot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not to mention the fact that also Nick Nemeth is your
IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty cool in itself. So, it's going to be an interesting match. I just don't know who to pick, really.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this rivalry goes after this. But yeah, it's like Peckham, basically.
Yeah. I think they're both very talented. Yes, it's no secret I wasn't a fan of Dolph Ziggler back in the day, but I think with being in another company besides WWE,
right,
I think he's definitely going to be a very good wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to have a lot more freedom. That being said, yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. I was just thinking, I think they had a match on an episode of Impact, and I think Dolph won it. I might be wrong on that. But, yeah, as far as this match is concerned, I mean, 50-50 shot.
Yeah, for sure.
At Hard to Kill, the rematch is going to happen here at Sacrifice. The Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander versus Alex Hammerstone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still gotta keep up on my Impact, because, I mean, honestly, watching Alex, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good wrestler. But I actually want to see a little bit more from him, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Josh Alexander is a workhorse.
Yeah.
I think he's going to win this match for sure.
Probably, yeah.
And, who knows? Maybe down the line, if this feud continues, it should be a one person win, another person win, have a rubber match.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But for my pick, it's going to be Josh Alexander.
Yeah, I'm going to take Josh.
got for the TNA Tag Team Championship. Got ABC versus the System. Guess that's what they're going with now. Yeah, Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers.
Yeah, Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. They've been an interesting tag team. I mean, the System is... Okay, they're, I guess, supposed to be like the anti-authority group, if you will. Like, buck the system, don't do what we're told or whatever. It's one of those things where it's like they're challenging the locker room, I guess, or whatever. don't get me wrong, Moose and Eddie and Brian are all great talents.
Yeah.
Them together as a group is like, I get it. At the same time, it's like, I wouldn't necessarily put it in the category of one of the worst, heel factions. But at the same time, it's like, it's just they're a group, they're together, they're wanting titles and whatever, but like, I'm impressed with them individually. And okay, it's fine that they're a faction, but at the same time, it's like, there really hasn't been anything that really stands out. It's like, oh, these guys are a formidable threat. They're trying to take over the company. They're trying to, whatever.
Yeah, I don't buy that, honestly. I mean, I like where they're going with it. I mean, you look at Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards, and again, yeah, they are technically OG TNA wrestlers. I mean, you got Eddie Edwards, who wrestled in Japan in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
You got Brian Myers working for WWE.
Yeah.
ABC has been on a stellar run.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I don't know who's going to take the titles from them, but I don't think it's going to be the System.
Probably not.
So, yeah, it's going to be ABC. And it's going to be, a good match. But, yeah, it's going to be ABC.
Yeah, I mean, if the Grizzled Young Vets couldn't get the job done, a couple weeks ago, No Surrender, I don't see Eddie and Myers getting the job done. And, like, do we really want to see, a faction again with, like, one person as the world champion and the other two as tag champions? I mean, not necessarily saying that it'd be a bad thing, but, like, at the same time, it's also one of those things where it's like, because there's not really that, defining pinnacle moment that, really stands out as like, oh, these guys are a legit threat. It's like, meh.
Yeah. Now, it won't be a bad thing. It'll be a good thing.
I will say, though, that I do believe that ABC retaining the title will just be too sweet.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of tag matches, there's a 6-man tag. We have Time Machine, team of Kushida and Kevin Knight, against Mustafa Ali and the Good Hands.
Okay.
I'm interested as to why Alex Shelley isn't in this match.
Huh.
Because, like, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin and Kushida were a team as Time Machine, Motor City Machine Guns, and, Alex Shelley and Kushida were the Time Splitters, so, that's essentially where the name came from. And then, but now they're throwing Kevin Knight in there, and it's like, okay, interesting.
I mean, you don't think they're gonna have Alex Shelley turn heel. Or unless he's injured, but
I don't think he's injured, not that I'm aware of.
because last time I don't know, did he lose? He didn't lose the heavyweight. No, he wasn't the champion, so.
No.
Okay, well, that is weird.
Like, I know Surrender, he had that no surrender match against Moose when Moose won.
Yeah.
But, like, didn't see anything or hear anything about him being injured or anything, so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, is Time Machine gonna pull it off without Alex Shelley? I'm not sure. It just seems weird to me.
Yeah.
That being said, though, Mustafa Ali, and we just talked about him a bit earlier, like, he seems to be killing it right now. X Division champion.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm gonna pick Mustafa in a good hand.
Okay, interesting.
Is it out of the box? Of course, but I mean, it doesn't seem right to have Time Machine without Alex Shelley.
I mean, I don't think Chris Sabin, Kushida, and Kevin Knight won't be a good team. I think it'll be a great team,
Yeah.
Knowing already lots about what Chris Sabin is capable of, Kushida's capable of, and seeing what Kevin Knight's been capable of lately, I think them as a team will be very, very interesting.
Yeah.
As far as who's gonna win, yeah, I don't know. I maybe just take Ali in the good hands. Just put it out there. See what happens.
Yeah. I mean, look, Mustafa just came into Impact.
Yeah.
Let's treat him better than they did in WWE.
Yeah.
Like that's the only other way to put it. Like,
Yeah.
let's treat him better than they did in WWE.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at it, Nick Nemeth was a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah.
Like, Mustafa only had, the US? Maybe the Cruiserweight title?
Yeah, you have the Cruiserweight title. And yeah, you have the US title. That's pretty much it.
So... three-way match for the Knockouts title. Jordan Grace versus Tasha Steelz versus Zaya Brookside.
Yeah, I was interested in the fact that Zaya went to TNA because she was in the NXT UK for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then when WWE decided to defunct that,
Yeah.
disband that, so to speak, I thought maybe, they would have had her, kept her around and maybe have her train for a little while at the Performance Center and maybe even, put her on, NXT US, if you will.
Yeah.
And then, decide what to do with her from there, but I guess once, I think near the end of NXT UK, she was probably, I don't know, maybe doing stuff independently or whatever, and then, when they brought NXT UK to an end, essentially, I don't know if there was any, talks between her and WWE as to contract or whatever, maybe not, and then, she's popping up on TNN. And holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that her dad, being a legendary wrestler in himself,
Right.
is still an agent in WWE.
Yes.
So that's still pretty cool. As far as this match goes, I don't see Xia Brookside go over.
Yeah.
Tasha Steelz, if she still had Savannah Evans in her corner, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jordan Grace.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Sam. Jeez.
The Juggernaut has really proven herself as the champion, and I mean, it's only a matter of time before somebody knocks her off a pedestal, but not in this match.
Yeah, no. And like, for Jordan Grace to have 2 title defenses, literally 2 weeks apart, my god.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I think that's what TNA does. They seem to have one pay-per-view after another. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I would have waited for another month at least.
Yeah.
But
later in the evening, for the TNA World Title, the World Class Maniac, Eric Young versus Moose.
hell yeah. This is gonna be a war. I mean, look, Eric Young is one of the best legendary wrestlers of Total Nonstop Action. He was there in the very beginning. Here's a guy that has the championship, has been, yes, the Knockouts Take Team champion, or called Knockout, whatever the fuck it was.
Eric Young has been around TNA pretty much since the beginning. I mean, Team Canada,
Yeah,
singles run. Yeah, as Matt was saying, him and ODB
Yeah.
as Knockouts Tag Team Champions. That was really weird.
I know.
But him as this, like, goofy wrestler, not wanting to get fired, afraid of pyro and shit. And then World Elite.
Yeah,
And then, his time in WWE, we won't go there, coming back, well, I mean, him eventually evolving into the world-class maniac, going to WWE, coming back, having essentially a short run as a face, you could say, and then, reintroducing, I suppose, the world-class maniac gimmick.
yeah. I mean, look, him with Cody Deaner and Rhino and Joe Doring, that was a good team,
Yeah.
and I still hope that Joe Doring is with us. I haven't heard too much.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about him passing.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything about, how his recovery is going. Whether he's, cancer free
yeah.
or whatever.
But regardless, I think, yeah, Eric Young's WWE career was the shits.
Yeah.
Him in NXT was awesome.
Yes.
I just wish that they had their plans follow through with bringing Sanity back.
Yeah.
There was that teaser with Nikki Cross, and then something happened.
Yeah.
So,
They jerked the chicken.
pretty much, it sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, look, also, Eric Young as the world-class maniac is great.
Oh, yeah.
I just think that, hey, if you put the title on him,
Yeah.
I'm sure he was the world champion before.
Yes.
I think that, giving him the belt once again would be awesome, but at the same time, I think Moose, as the champion, I think you know, if Eric can't do it, then who can?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna go with EY.
Like, you know damn well, Moose is gonna have probably Myers and Edwards in his corner.
Well, that's true as well. Yeah.
I mean, Moose and Myers are challenging for the tag titles, so depending on where that is in the card, they're more than likely be in Moose's corner for this match, and of course get involved. So I mean, hopefully EY can get the job done. We'll see though.
Yeah. Sacrifice is looking to be a good show. So all that we have now is Stand and Deliver. Actually, no.
Supercard of Honor is first, and then Stand and Deliver is the afternoon of night 1 of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And then, so we got Stand and Deliver, and then night 1 of WrestleMania, night 2 of WrestleMania, and then we go from there.
It's gonna be a stacked show, man.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, we're busy. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a good thing, I think that's what makes, I'll say it, even an internet show better, is just to keep doing shit. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be great. Sacrifice is gonna be awesome.
Right.
I mean, Matt. This is Killer Kyle. And we're here to show the world.
Yeah.
Deuces.
See ya!